Well, hey everybody, it's your old buddy Hoss, and I am here in North Louisiana, and I'm going to do a cool review today of a vintage lens. Everybody does all these new reviews. I want to review something cool, and I want to pair it with a new lens and see which one I like better. So we're going to try to beat the rain today that's coming. Unfortunately, it's very hot here in Louisiana. It's like 106 with the heat index. So I wanted to kind of go get some cool pictures before it rains. Hopefully it'll cool it down a little bit. So let's go. We're gonna go check out a cool bayou. Stick around. All right, we are here at Shinny Lake in West Monroe, Louisiana. It's one of my favorite little spots to take some pictures. I've actually made several pictures from this location, and the rain beat me here, as you can tell. But check it out. That's a cool spot. We're going to wait for the rain to let up just a little bit, and I'm going to shoot some pictures, and we're going to check out two lenses. We're going to check out the 1950s Carl Zeiss Pancolar. It's a f1.8, and the cool thing about this lens is it's thoriated, which means it's actually radioactive. It's a special mineral that they used in these lenses. I think they used it for contrast and color purposes, but over time they yellow, which I really love, because when I do my black and white pictures, it really gives that good contrast and pop. So, but there are ways that you can take that yellow tint out. It has a very cool look to them. I think that the lens itself is very unique. I don't really see that in any other vintage lenses, but we're going to check that out compared to the brand new Sony 50mm f1.2. I want to see if I can take this vintage lens and do a head-to-head with this modern 50mm lens and see if we can get a good shot. Let's see if it's comparable. So let's go. The rain's letting up. All right, so let's get started. Here we are at the Shinny Lake Park here in West Monroe, Louisiana, one of several around this area. I've got this beautiful bayou behind me. And I'm going to start with, I'm going to take this lens cap off so you can see. Here we go. This is a vintage Carl Zeiss Pancolar. There you go. Zebra f1.8. Let's put this lens cap back on. All right. I think we should start with the f1.8, and then we'll do a couple. I think f4 and f5.6 really gives me some really good sharp photos. So we're going to start with this. Let's start with an f1.8. See if we can get some good bokeh. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to move it up to f4 right now, which I think is really where the lens starts to get really sharp. So I am shooting at ISO 400 because it is very cloudy, still sprinkling a little bit, but at f4 we should see some pretty good sharp shots with this picture. All right, we're gonna move it up to f5.6. If you can see, there's a dead tree back there, and the sunlight is just kind of bouncing off of it. So it would be a really good shot for black and white. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch the lens over to the modern 50mm f1.2. We're going to compare the two. All right, and we're back with the new 50mm f1.2 GM lens from Sony. All right, we're going to start it off at f1.8 and see if we can get close. All right, now we're going to move it up to f4. I'm going to shoot this shot right here. All right, last f5.6. Still have a little bit of sun on that tree. Let's see what it looks like. All right, we're going to take this back to my house, edit the picture so you can see the difference between the two. I thank y'all so much, and let me know what you think about these pictures. Do you like modern lenses or vintage lenses? If you don't mind, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Take care.